In the public education system in the United States of America, we have students go to school from grades 1 through 12. In teaching them how to write, we teach grammar and punctuation in grades 1 through 5 in most cases. So by the time a student arrives at the college or university and is expected to be writing at a college level, some students are rusty. They have had a lack of experience or maintenance of their skills in writing at an academic level because they haven't been explicitly taught any grammar or punctuation in 6 or 7 years. In a previous video, I've talked about paragraphs. I took the position that regardless of how long a paper is for your college or university classes, the paper will always be built of paragraphs. Well-constructed paragraphs can be put together to create a well-constructed paper. In this video, I'd like to take a step back and talk about the fact that every paragraph is built out of sentences. And so it's important at the college and university level that students understand what is a sentence and what is not, or what is a broken sentence. So let me begin with a definition. Most dictionaries will try to give you every possible definition or meaning of a word in the universe. The Longman Dictionary is specifically published and prepared for academics, for students and teachers. So I'm going to use their definition of a sentence, which reads, a sentence is, quote, a group of written or spoken words that has a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought or asks a question. Sentences written in English begin with a capital letter and end with a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. End of quote. Now, as I break that apart, I come up with an academic sentences that meet 5 different requirements. So first, in academic writing at the college and university, a sentence is a group of words, plural. We do not write sentences that are 1 or 2 words. A sentence is always a group of words, but not just any group of words. That group of words has to have a subject and a predicate verb. The predicate verb is the verb that tells you something about the subject, what the subject is or is doing. That's the predicate verb. All predicates are verbs. Not all verbs in a sentence will be predicate verbs. So we have a group of words with a subject and a predicate verb, and that group of words with subject and predicate verb has to express a complete thought. A complete thought. We can see sentences that have a group of words, a subject, and a predicate verb that do not express a complete thought. Those are typically clauses that we refer to as subordinating clauses or dependent clauses. They do not express a complete thought, even though they're a group of words with a subject and a predicate verb. Let me continue with this definition, though. In English, particularly in American English, a sentence always begins with a capital letter. Many of my students now are texters. They text more than they write. And so oftentimes my students will forget to make the first letter of each sentence a capital letter. It's not a sentence in academic writing at the college and university if it does not begin with a capital letter. Then Longman Dictionary said that it needs to end with a period, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. Let me qualify that, because an exclamation mark is used to express excitement or enthusiasm or to exclaim violently. We don't do that in academic writing at the college and university. We are working toward a professional, objective tone, and so we avoid exclamation marks. So in academic writing at the college and university, We have 5 things that have to be met to make a sentence a sentence. It needs to be 1, a group of words, 2, containing a subject and predicate verb, and 3, expressing a complete thought. In English, number 4, a sentence always begins with a capital letter, and 5, it always ends with an appropriate punctuation mark, and we're talking about only 2 marks. Every declarative sentence ends with a period. Every interrogative sentence ends with a question mark. As you read through your papers, as you revise and edit them to prepare them for submission to your professors, you can use this little list of 5 to make sure every sentence is a sentence.